Hey guys! So today is January 17th, 2019, and this is my first field note conducted in this way. I think, given the field my research is in, which is predominantly online, and the interviews that I collect, which are predominantly online, it's better to do field notes in this type of format. Uh, I will be sure that I don't violate any IRB standards by revealing any information of the participants that I have interviewed. I'll only refer to them as Proud Boy members or anti-fascists. Today I had a really interesting conversation with a Proud Boy member, and it's important to note this one because he is someone who pretty much left the group. He was on the verge of leaving during our last interview, and then when the Miami New Times article came out about our group, he had a lot to say to me. It was tons of messages and audio clips that were saying all kinds of things. This was a hit piece. I should stick to dancing. I don't know how I could take myself seriously as a researcher. I do. All kinds of things. And I know this is a particularly long article, so I just said, okay, you're allowed to be upset with anything in the article, but only if you read it in full, and only if you read specifically what I said. Then you can come at me with anything that you want to say. He says, oh, okay. And he reads it, and he concedes on certain points, and we continue talking again. I kind of had an interesting experience with him in terms of transcription because audio clips on Facebook are really, really, really tedious to transcribe. But anyway, we keep talking, and he starts referencing, my fellow Proud Boy does this or my fellow Proud Boy does that, and he starts talking about himself as if he's back in the group again. So we kept talking more, and today, I think I was able to dissuade him of rejoining the group. So let me just grab my transcript notes for a second. Sorry for the delay. It's a lot of notes. He likes to talk a lot, which is no problem for me because I like to talk a lot. Okay, so I think the thing that resonated with him was just an honest reflection of what I thought he was saying to me. I'm not trying to dissuade him of everything. I started with saying, if you want to join the group, fine. Be happy, do your thing. I'm not here to tell you to leave. But I want you to think about the way that you are talking about these guys. You are saying things like, there's some really good guys in the group. It's only just the dopier members. Gavin McGinnis is really misunderstood. Once you get to know them, they're alright. They do this, but that. It's okay, but this. You're making a lot of concessions, and you know what you sound like to me, in all honesty. And he said, what? And I said, you sound like some of my girlfriends when they're in a bad relationship and they keep making excuses for a guy who's not worth their salt. And he goes, whoa, I hadn't thought about it that way. And I said, yeah, the next time you talk about the group, just replace everything that you have said with abusive or lousy boyfriend and just see how it sounds. And we continued to have an extended talk about things. I'm one for developing rapport. I'm not here to attack any Proud Boy members. though I do want the members who are actively committing violence to be held accountable by law enforcement. Law enforcement. So obviously I don't do notes. I'm looking at my transcript, but I haven't really written what I'm going to say. But I found it really interesting that I have a participant who basically defected, was considering rejoining, and is now reconsidering his reconsidering of rejoining.